And yeah, this map, it's a very weird map. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know there are a lot of players who like have come up with cool builds and stuff they can do on this map.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And this map does lend itself to some very unique styles, and I can't wait to see what they are. But here we go, spawning in the bottom right. We have our blue Zerg from Flipside. It is Jon Snow.
And spawning in the top left, we have our red Zerg from Storm Gaming. No regret.
No regret again, going for that earlier aggression. He is getting his gas, he is getting his pool. Jon Snow at this moment still just droning up, looking like he's going to send a drone out for that natural base. So we'll be seeing a quicker expansion from him. So we don't see that earlier pool this time. Do you think it's going to be a lot tougher on Jon Snow to defend now?
Yeah, so once again, No Regrets doing his signature try to kill you fast with a lot of units sort of style. And this time, Jon Snow went hatch first. Jon Snow is trying to look for the ability to capitalize on these gold minerals, because if he doesn't die, he will have an amazing income advantage, but it's risky because, you know, huge aggression's coming.
That spawning pool, you know, it has just recently gone down here for Jon Snow, but there are 6 lings already on the way for No Regret. Zergling speed also being made, and it wouldn't surprise me again to see a Baneling nest when there is enough gas for No Regret here. Zergling, so they're moving out.
This is clever.
Going right around those overlords.
Yeah, he doesn't want Jon Snow to know what's coming, because any second he can gain, it might be a drone that's made instead of lings. But right now, Jon Snow, does have a Baneling nest in production and 4 lings on the way, so he should be able to get Banelings out in time to defend most of this aggression. But there's definitely a lot more inbound.
Yeah, the lings are now arriving at the main base. Jon Snow realizes he is again under attack. Queens will still be popping in a little bit. However, Jon Snow, he's got lings now to help push this back. The queens will really help too, but Jon Snow and No Regret now just pushing out as many lings as they can. Both those Baneling nests will finish just about the same time. Jon Snow's now finished as well. He is morphing in Banelings. The queen, it is here to help defend, but it looks like it will fall. The queen falling definitely not good here for Jon Snow.
Yeah, so the big difference that is going to be present in No Regrets attack versus Jon Snow's defense is Jon Snow does not have speed, whereas No Regret does. So No Regret definitely has a lot more micro potential. And ooh, nice Baneling pickoff there. But, you know, Jon Snow does have a lot of Banelings, and he has that going for him, which is nice.
Yeah, these Banelings could really help here. It looks like we do again have an Evo chamber for No Regret. It could be used for drops, but as in the last game, it could also be used for upgrades as well. Fun facts: if you get a Carapace, you can actually, your lings can take 2 shots then, I believe, from Banelings. Ooh,
that's correct.
And a nice, interesting little trade there.
Yeah. So far, No Regret has not expanded, and Jon Snow is aware of this. Jon Snow has 2 overlords over the natural of No Regret, so he knows that if he holds, he wins.
Yeah. And now it looks like the units will be elevated up. We might see a little trick that we saw last game where they're elevated up and more units flood in the natural again, but it looks like Jon Snow definitely ready for this. Is able to pick off a lot of those units. Yeah, Jon Snow looking like he's kind of ahead here.
Yeah, definitely. No Regrets aggression, for the most part, is fizzling out. He doesn't have that second hatch, and he's only on like 13 drones, whereas Jon Snow has lots of queens out. He has 3 queens out, and he has the production off of the 2 hatches, as well as he's mining minerals from that natural. So his mineral income is going to be significantly better than what No Regret can muster right now.
And No Regret again trying to drop some Banelings, but these Zerglings are ready. However, more Zerglings start to fall into the main base. The Queen, though, ready to intercept as well. Looks like Jon Snow probably able to hold here. Losing a queen always hurts, but it could be, I guess it could be worse. Drones being pulled at the natural to make sure that they are not lost.
Yeah, so right now Jon Snow is actually double pumping queens. Queens are an amazing defense unit in this kind of situation. So No Regret just lost an Overlord, which supply blocked him, and if you look, he actually he has 600 minerals right now, so he's really running out of steam.
Yeah, without the Overlord, things could get pretty scary. I mean, he is losing some units to help, I guess. He's not doing it on purpose, but it is offsetting the supply block a little bit. He's able to make another Bane, is able to now get some Overlords.
And once again, we see a sizable supply lead for Jon Snow. Right now, leading 42 to 26 supply.
Yeah, Jon Snow was able to hold this and is doing pretty well for himself now. Zerglings are being cleaned up again. This queen may fall. No, manages to survive. Zerglings looking to do anything they can here in the main base, but the queens are really holding them off. Banelings destroying the rest of the Zerglings, and now Jon Snow really does take a commanding lead here.
Yep. No Regret's finally getting a natural hatchery, and he still has a few lings out on the map, but Jon Snow is up a lot of supply, and he actually has a really high number of queens, which is both a blessing and a curse right now, because they are great at defending Ling Bane, but he can't really march across the map and attack with them, at least not very quickly. He's moving out with them right now, but if he were to try to send them all the way across, it would take quite some time for them to get there.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like some of the lings trying to just push the other lings back, maybe seeing what they can do as well. No Regret just about to finish his gold base, so much further behind than Jon Snow's.
Yep. No Regret moving around the top, doing one of his signature, if you move out, I'll attack you sort of ideas, but Jon Snow had lings in position to see that coming. And the queens are making their way across the map. Like I said, they're quite slow at doing that. They're about halfway there right now. And will he get the Overlord? He does.
More Banelings morphing in now for Jon Snow. This is a lot of Banelings.
Yeah, so right now, No Regret's best option is he's trying to counterattack. He doesn't believe he can hold on at home, so his best bet is to do more damage to his opponent than he takes. So lings are moving into Jon Snow's natural right now, and they're actually killing a lot of drones, but there are also lings in No Regret's natural.
Yeah, a lot of damage being done to both bases. However, it looks like more might be done to No Regrets at this point. And GG, Jon Snow takes game 2.
Yep, that was a very clean series from Jon Snow. He just kind of managed all the aggression that came his way and just cleaned it up both times.
Yeah, he really knew, he knew his opponent very well and was able to really work around it. And it looked a little scary at the very start for Jon Snow. Like, he took that quick gold, but he did make it work. He took a risk, was able to make it pay off, and was able to take the game. So, GG, well played. We are going to get our next series going shortly, but we are going to take a quick break before that. But stick around, because we'll be right back.